One of the great things, as is often discussed about Mobile Suit Gundam, is how there's no real good and bad side to this. It's a war. So there's two sides to a war. Two sides are fighting each other. And Mobile Suit Gundam does a great, wonderful job of humanizing people in this war. You may come across a character that will last all of 10 seconds in the anime before he's blown up, but you get a name. I don't think people realize that. People, when they talk, like when the Zeon forces are attacking or being attacked or they're fighting or whatever, the commander's always talking to his subordinates and calls them out by name. Same thing happens on the side of the Federation. People are called out by their names. It humanizes them. It's not like, oh, drone number 3, go out and kill, and you see drone number 3 guy get blown up, and he's like, and you don't really care. What you see is somebody saying, I have a human connection with this person named Al, and he's part of my unit. We clearly, by naming him, there's some connection between us, there's some history between us, and when Al dies 10 seconds later, we understand that the person is not happy about it, that there is grief there. So it's a great way to humanize what's going on in the 1 year war of Mobile Suit Gundam. And you realize that everyone's human, people do things. They make bad choices, they do bad things, they make good choices, they do good things. There's a great scene where Zeon pilots are worried about a couple refugees that they see, and they turn around and they drop off a little supply package for them from their jet warplane and give them a thumbs up, and because they're just worried about them. And as one of the pilots said, when you're old enough to have a family, these things will concern you. And so later on, when they get shot down and they survive the crash, they find the person, the mother and child that they give the stuff to. They had given the stuff to, and they share a fire and safety, and she patches them up. They're supposed to be enemies. Like, they're not supposed to be friendly to each other at all, but there's this basic level of, this war is crappy, let's just put this stuff on hold right now, let's just try and survive and just be okay with each other. So Mobile Suit Gundam does really nice little things like that. But it also sets you up for a gut punch.